Okay, y'all, so I decided that I wanted to do this video about Regina King's son, Ian Alexander, dying of a alleged suicide. So I saw some videos on YouTube showing her being devastated about the death of what they are saying was her only son, who is named Ian Alexander Jr. So I see him in the media on the pictures with his mom, and there is a lot of suspicion around Ian's death because we see them saying Regina's son, Regina's son, Regina's son, but it's like, who is he? His face looks familiar. He looks like someone that we have seen in the media, and they were just saying her son, her son, her son in his name. And so I did some research to find out who he was, and I came across some other people who were suspicious. And in this video, it says black, her black son. So, Regina is an actor who is famous in Hollywood. Hollywood is very demonic, and we cannot trust anything that comes from these people concerning our people. They are just spitting lies out like venomous snakes, and everybody is due a true investigation. And this is his father, Ian Alexander Sr., who I think I saw some articles about him being an actor and that they were married. So his father is kind of like in the background right now. I'm not seeing a lot about his father coming out and speaking, but I'm seeing Regina's name everywhere. Regina's name, Regina's name. And it's bringing her to the forefront about the death of her son, and it's a lot of media coverage for Regina about the death of her son. So I wanted to find out more about him, and he had put out some music and said that social media was not good for him, and they're using that as a way to say that he did commit suicide, apparently. But I don't know what evidence. They're not even really talking about what he did or how he committed suicide, but I found a music page that he had been releasing music, and the song sounds pretty good. I only saw 2 songs on his website, and then I made this playlist, which is locked, but I'm going to leave the links to these videos that are going to talk to you about Hollywood, because Hollywood is demonic. And I don't think that when somebody comes out and says that, oh, this person died of suicide, I don't think we should believe them. I have people plotting on me and my children's life, and they want to lie about it, and they're from Hollywood. So when I see them telling that this black person died or that person died, I don't believe them, period. God told me to start reviewing and doing reviews, and when I saw this was one that hit my heart. I started shedding tears when I saw Regina crying, because I understand, as a mother, I have not seen my son since he was 22 months old. The Illuminati took my son and threatened to kill us. So when I see this woman crying and her son is dead, there is no telling what they did to this young black man. There is no one that is willing to come out about the truth about my child. So I don't believe the stories. There are people trying to set me up to be killed and lie about it. And they're trying to say that black people had mental health problems who may have been victims of homicide. So we're not getting details about what really happened to this young man. So, like, the first thing that I said concerning my suspicion, and the last thing that I'm going to say concerning my suspicions, is that Hollywood is demonic. Hollywood is a demonic place, and every single human being on this earth is due the right to an investigation about the true cause of death. And just because the media is telling us one thing does not mean that we have to believe that. If something else happened to this young man, then people have the right to know for his sake, because he's a human being, and he's been in Hollywood for a very long time under his mother, Regina. And his album was named after, I believe, his father. So I showed y'all the song that he released calling himself Desdun, I believe named after his father. So no disrespect to Regina King, but no respect to the Illuminati, because I know these people are evil. I know they are wicked. I know they are the ones controlling the media, the stories, the YouTube platforms, everything, the tabloids, the blogs, everything. So my condolences, but at the same time, may he rest in peace with knowing that people did care, that people do care about what happens to you in this life. That if someone did harm him, that black people are concerned.